everything into what you have right now, because we aren't gonna have this time no more, bro. I don't have a kid right now, bro. I'm not married right now, bro. I don't have no obligations right now, so I can go full hard. I can hit the ground running as much as possible, because I don't gotta wake up in the middle of the night and go rock a kid to sleep. Unfortunately, bro, he probably do, and he ain't do what he had to do when he didn't have those type of responsibilities. So
Hey man, say man, what it do, man? Welcome to Wisdom Wednesday, man. I'm your host, JustNatebtw, by the way, and in today's video, we'll be reacting to AveryB, 40-year-old, wasted his life so we don't have to. Get whatever you need for this video, man, and we're gonna dive right in it. Let's go.
alright, y'all. In today's video, we about to be talking about a 40-year-old that wasted
I
his life.
apologize about the sound also, y'all.
It's very unfortunate that he made this video, but it's very fortunate for us to be in a time, a day in a life, a day and age where we can look at people like this, bro. Because I guarantee you, in his life, he just was doing him, living life, and he didn't have nobody around him to tell him that was bad. And genuinely, bro, a lot of us got the same problem. We don't have people in our life that can tell us that we're going down the wrong path, because that's probably the path that our parents went down, right?
Fact.
That's probably the path that our grandparents went down, which is the wrong path. But if we don't have nobody to be like, hey, if you keep doing what you're doing, you're gonna end up in a bad position, because they think that they end up, you know what I'm saying? As long as you live better than your parents, they feel like they did a good job, which they did. But we're not here to do a good job. We're here to maximize our opportunity on this earth. So I'm thankful for people who make videos like this, man. I'm 40 and wasting my life. Let's hear what he has to say, and we're gonna jump in. We need to and talk about it.
Let's get in.
I'm 40 and I wasted my life. I've got nothing to show for it. No house, no savings, no career that I'm proud of. I'm pouring everything that I have into this channel because I've got nothing else.
And that's how it be, bro. Like, if you really wait to the end to do things, it's gonna get way harder, bro. A lot of people, I hear people to this day be like, why would I do that? That's not fun. Or I got my whole life ahead of me. Or I'm gonna do this now because, or stuff like that, bro. But in all actuality, the harder we work right now, the easier life will get when we get later in our lives. You feel me? I guarantee you, this guy right here, he's 40 years old. If he worked this hard, like he just said, I'm pouring everything into this channel right now. If he poured everything into something when he was 20 and did that for 10 years straight, by 30, 40, he wouldn't have to be able to, you know what I'm saying? He wouldn't be in his mind state, you know?
Right.
So that's stuff that we got to take into account now, especially in our 20s. I don't know how old everybody is in chat. You should be pouring everything.
Like, man, I don't care how hard it is, man. Do the hard stuff now while we're young, man. If you're in your 20s or 18, 17, man, do the hard things that you want to do in your life now, man. All that having fun stuff is going to always be there. The clubbing, the partying, always going to be there. I know you got uncles and aunts. You can look at them. They 40 and they 50s. They still get a chance to live their life and party. Why? Because they did the hard work when they was young, man. So, yeah, man. You got to lock in, man. We got you.
Into what you have right now, because we aren't gonna have this time no more, bro. I don't have a kid right now, bro. I'm not married right now, bro. I don't have no obligations right now, so I can go full hard. I can hit the ground running as much as possible, because I don't gotta wake up in the middle of the night and go rock a kid to sleep. Unfortunately, bro, he probably do, and he ain't do what he had to do when he didn't have those type of responsibilities. So if you don't got those type of responsibilities, if you don't got those type of obligations
And it's crazy, man. Everybody that's older says this. Like, man, life is really short, man. As you can see it, man. Like, nowadays in 2025, like, man, it's a blessing to be in your 20s, like 24 or something. So many young kids then passed on, man. It's crazy that how many parents had to bury their children in our generation, man. Life go by so quick, man. So whatever you want to do in life, man, just do it, man. Don't procrastinate, yo. Procrastination is the devil's playground. He love when people procrastinate.
how women really operated and what I actually needed to focus on.
And that's why this channel was.
Procrastination is like saying you don't really have faith in God. Like, man, you don't believe God gonna say he gonna do what he say he do, man. If you believe in God, don't procrastinate, man, because God got you.
So good, bro, because we talk about these things, bro. I genuinely believe if people knew better, they would do better. People just don't know better. We didn't know better to do better. He didn't know better. If he had somebody in his life to tell him, hey, bro, what you doing this? When you turn 40, bro, you ain't gonna like that shit.
Sometimes we around the wrong people.
I guarantee he would snap back and did better. But he just ain't have it. And that's
Like, sometimes we grow up, like, the people that raise us don't have the resources or the knowledge that we need. So sometimes we be behind anyway, just because the people who raised us was behind. It's like a generational curse, man.
why I love the internet and I love the day and age that we in because we got videos like this. You know what I mean? We got live streams like that. You feel me? We can actually look at people and get a good conception in our head of like, okay, that's what I'm supposed to be doing in my life. Work 3 jobs, no days off, grinding right now. Shout out to you, bro.
I didn't have that. I was getting all of my ideas about love and success and women from movies and idiots my own age.
And we getting them from what? The same thing.
Yeah.
Unless you actually think in a
For
different
real.
demographic, bro. Like genuinely, no cap, no cap, no cap. And I'm not ashamed to admit this. I'm being honest right now. I used to want the craziest things in the world just because of the rap music I listened to. You know what I mean? Like I thought baby mamas was the move. That shit not it, gang. Don't be led by these fake ass, false ass prophets in these rap videos and shit, thinking that that's the move, that's the goal. That's not the goal, bro. That shit is
Nope.
have your own life, have your own focus of what you want, figure out what you want, and work hard to get
Don't
it.
be a follower, be a leader.
30, 40 to figure out your plan. Work on it now, bro. Like I said, our body is in the ultimate position right now, bro. We are in our prime of physical capability. We could stay up all night and get up in the morning. You know what I mean? When you turn 40, that shit raps, gang.
Who didn't know anything at all. So there was no sense of urgency.
That's why it's good to keep your health up too. Like, stay in shape. If you young, make sure you exercise, man. Especially if you eat a lot of sugar and snacks and stuff, man. Stay in shape, man. Hit that gym, do your push-ups, whatever you gotta do, jog, whatever you gotta do, burn them calories and keep yourself healthy, man.
No perspective, just vibes and dumb plans, and this fantasy that everything would somehow work itself out, and it didn't. In my 20s, I thought I was super deep and cool, and because I had tattoos, and I knew some obscure bands, and played drums.
Right.
And I thought being different was a personality.
Right.
I wasn't building anything real. I was just chasing sex and novelty. Hooking up with women because I was addicted to the high, not the connection, just the rush. I spent
For all the wrong things.
crushing on church girls who didn't like me, and hanging out at coffee shops, and smoking cigarettes, drinking lattes, and going to hardcore shows.
Going down that rabbit
I did
hole.
more of that than I did doing anything that would help me long term. At 23, I was playing ding dong ditch with my friends.
Listen to him, man. He ain't telling y'all.
At least he
nothing
keeping
wrong,
it
bro.
real.
He leading y'all down his path, so you don't have to make those same mistakes, bro.
Well, like I was 13 again, thinking it was hilarious, which it was. But I wasted so many hours just trying to get, validation from people who didn't care if I lived or died at the end of the day. I thought my life was meaningful because it looked cool in photos, looked cool on MySpace.
Perfect example, man. You be around a bunch of people, man, and most of the time half of these people probably won't even show up to the hospital if you had an emergency, or show up for you if you needed them, if your car broke down or something, like anything, man. So be careful who you give your all to, especially if you're not giving your all to yourself, man. Always give your all to yourself.
Cool on social media, bro. Don't let social media trick you out, man. Don't try to look cool on that bit. Do what you gotta do to live the best life possible, bro. Work hard right now, bro.
But, all I was doing was burning through the most valuable years of my life. The years where I had the most energy, the most flexibility.
What I just say? I didn't even know he was gonna say that, bro. We are in a time right now where we can do whatever, bro. We can go hard right now, bro. We gotta take advantage.
Right now.
And the most time to build something meaningful. Nobody told me I was wasting it. Nobody. And when the world sees you drifting,
And ain't nobody gonna tell you you're wasting your time anyway, because be honest, no one really cares that much about you, because your future is not their future. As long as they got themselves together, they can care less about you leading yourself down a rabbit hole, because some people are selfish. They don't think about others. Most people think about themselves. It's sad, but it's the truth, man. The word of the God says in the last days people will be lovers of themselves.
doesn't intervene. It just keeps feeding you distraction after distraction, lie after lie, while profiting off of your blindness and ignorance. And then fast forward into my late 20s, then I got into a relationship that wrecked my life. She got pregnant and everything changed.
What I say, bro? He probably got kids now. Well, I knew it, bro.
And watch these females, especially if you're young. A lot of females, they be trying to trap you, especially if they see potential in you and stuff, man. They wanna trap you, man. Especially like watch these females, man. They be on a whole nother level with the spiritual stuff, man. Especially, so that's why we really need to be awoken and focused and tapped in with the spirits, because these females, they'll do all types of roots all over you if you don't know nothing about it. They'll play game on you, man. It's not safe, man. It's not safe, man. The devil is out here roaming. He's roaming.
And I love my son. I would never undo that. But that relationship, it was a disaster. I did not know how to choose wisely at all. I confused chaos and passion and intensity with love, because no one ever taught me the difference. I thought it was normal for things to be dramatic and unpredictable. I thought that meant we were meant to be or something. I don't know. But I don't know what was going on, but instead I ended up in family court fighting for time with my own son, treated like an intruder and a criminal for wanting to be a father. And then in my 30s, my 30s weren't the best years of my life. You hear that a lot. Your 30s will be the best years of your life. 30s and 40s. 30s were a nightmare. I was broke. I was depressed. I was isolated.
And that's just simply because of how you lived your 20s, bro. Your 20s supposed to be them grind stages where it's the hardest to set yourself up for them 30s, bro.
Right.
If you in your 20s right now, you listen to this video, bro, you gotta go the hardest. It might be hard, but you work hard now, so you don't have to go through this hard. You don't want this hard right here, bro. Pick your hard. Would you rather go hard now, like we ain't got no obligations, or would you rather be suffering at that point? Now you got kids. Now your body don't work the same. You know what I mean? Come on.
Think smarter, not harder.
And dealing with games and lies is a scam. Inflation is gutting families. People are more isolated than ever before. No
Facts.
one's honest. No one's fulfilled. And there's a deep apathy baked into everything now. That's why I'm here. This isn't a content hobby for me. This is me refusing to stay silent. This is me using what I have left to build something real. Because
Shout out to him for making this video too, bro. You know, this is gonna help a lot of people.
the
Yeah.
clock is ticking. And also, you know, if I die before I can tell my son any of this, before he can know, I mean, he's almost 11, but I want my son to know that his dad didn't just give up, that
And that's another thing that we gotta think about. A lot of people don't even come to this realization that he's having, bro. Because if they did, then they would tell their kids. And if you never was taught this type of stuff from your parents, that means they didn't even learn that lesson. So we gotta stop that, bro. We gotta change the trajectory of our family. And that's what he's doing. That's why I really respect this guy, bro. He probably think that he wasted his life, bro, and he made mistakes. But he is literally, he had to go through that so his son can live another life. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Sometimes
God,
we need that person in our lives that
God is using him to break the generational curses. So he might feel like he wasted, but no, God was in control the whole time.
we gotta figure it out so nobody else has to suffer the fate that we did. Fortunately enough, we figured it out quicker. You know what I mean?
fought very hard and went through a lot. That I bled in silence. That I fought to stay in his life tooth and nail. I fought to become something that he could be proud of. And I fought against a system that was way bigger than myself, that tried to break me. So this channel, Dad Mode and Dark Mode, is part of that fight. It's my record. It's my time capsule, my legacy. It's my proof that I didn't just drift off into silence and was just passive. And I hope one day, when he's ready, he'll understand all of this. And so, you know, if you're in your 20s right now and you're listening to this, stop thinking you've got unlimited time.
You don't. Time flies, bro. It's the end of the year basically right now, bro. We just started.
Stop doing it. You don't have unlimited time. You think it's harmless to keep chasing women and wasting money and avoiding responsibility. But one day, you'll wake up and you'll realize you've got no leverage, you've got no power, absolutely no clarity, and no way to get those years back. One day you will wake up and you will be 40. You will be stuck working a job that you hate with nothing to show for it except memories that don't even matter, that you constantly think about, and it leaves you with no air in your lungs. This pain, you know what that pain is when you think about it.
The memories ain't nothing, bro. Like, we doing stuff, we going to the clubs, we partying, we chilling with these girls, we having fun. And then eventually, bro, that's all it is a memory. We ain't got nothing to show for it. You know, like you just said, he ain't got no house.
Yep. After a while, you look back and be like, dang, all we did was party, wasted all this time. Man, like, I'd rather travel any day than party, man. Traveling, that lasts with you. That make memories. When you go to a new place somewhere and you see new things you've never seen before, that lasts with you, man. And it open your mind and heart.
He ain't got shit. He don't like his job. What's going on, Channing? That's the type of life you gonna live if you just keep living it fun. We gotta lock in. We gotta tap in. We gotta start building stuff. Our 20s is gonna be fast. It feels like it's forever. You know what I mean? But it's gonna go fast.
But yet every hour you waste now is a debt you're going to have to pay later. You should be building
We're gonna end the video right there, man. Whew. Yeah, man. If you like this video, give this video a thumbs up, man. I know this video helped me out. I needed to hear that, man. For real, man. I need to lock in, man. Because, like he said, man, your 20s go by fast, man. So, yeah, man. I'll see y'all in the next one. Enjoy y'all Wednesday, man. God bless. Remember, stay safe out here. We out.